Copper's missing. I'm going to try and find her. What a mess.
Oh, it's not as bad as it looks. Only smoke damage.
How could he do it? I mean, I know he didn't like horses, but they'd have burnt to death.
Aye, but they didn't.
It's my fault, really. Should never have allowed him back in the stables.
Look, love, don't start taking this on yourself. MacDonald's not normal. I should have got rid of him ages ago.
Yeah, I know. We didn't think he'd go this far.
Yeah, maybe. I should have realised when the last fire happened.
The barn? That was Michael Feldman.
Was it? 2 people with grudges against us? Bit of a coincidence now, isn't it? You sure they won't turn up in their own good time? The others did.
She could be miles away by now. She could be aborting after a shock like that. On her own, frightened to death. No, I've got to find her.
Why don't you drive?
Well, if I do find her, she'll be less frightened if there's another horse.
Fair enough. Look, I'll take the Discovery. Won't do any harm if we both look. If I see Copper, I'll come and find you.
OK.
Good luck.
Butterfingers. For somebody who had to be carried home last night, Michael, you're very cheerful this morning.
Well, why not? I should be home and dry, I reckon.
Look, you don't know yet whether Jock did set fire to that barn.
Well, he must have done. There couldn't be 2 arsonists in Beckendale, could there?
Well, no, I suppose not.
So, when I go to court tomorrow, they must believe me, mustn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, they will believe me, won't they? Stands to reason.
Look, Michael, why don't you just phone your solicitor, eh?
Yeah, I'll do that when we get back.
Let's have a look at you. There you go.
My, you do look smart.
Off you go then. And don't go doing anything mucky. You've got to stay clean for the Harvest Festival.
You're mad dressing him up so early. He's bound to fall into a pile of manure or something.
Well, it can't be helped. I can't spare the time later to change him. I've got to go to work.
I could have got him ready. I'm not due at the Woolpack till 11 or so.
I'm sure you've got better things to do than dressing my son.
Such as?
I don't know, Sarah. Getting your Filofax in order, sorting out your passport, packing your suntan or ironing your bikini.
You're just being childish.
Me? You're the one who's going off to play without a second thought. But don't mind me, I'm off to work. You enjoy yourself, love. That's what you're good at, isn't it?
What do you think you're doing? I can't go to the Harvest Festival in a crumpled shirt.
You're not going to the Harvest Festival at all.
Mr. Wilkes, I have been giving thanks for harvest at St Mary's since time immemorial. I've not missed a Harvest Festival in all my years in Beckendale. I do not intend to miss this one.
You're supposed to be taking things easy. How many times do I have to remind you?
And how many times do I have to remind you as I'm not supposed to be undertaking normal activities?
Be careful, don't use so much. Remember what happened last time you used spray starch on your collars?
I'm not a fool. I've learned my lesson, but I'll not go to a Harvest Festival looking like a scruff.
Red as a turkey cock your neck was.
Oh, nay. Is that best you could find down at allotment?
What's wrong with you?
Brearley Marrows have been centrepiece on altar at harvest time since coronation. I'm ashamed to put my name to that pathetic specimen.
Well, it's not up to your usual standard, certainly. There's a marrow, but it's a giant among courgettes.
No, it's not the same, though, is it?
I wonder why Jock did it.
There's no proof he did do it.
Oh, come off it, Ma. You're not trying to say that Jock crept into one of Tate's stables, all innocent-like for a kip, and somebody walks in and sets fire to him?
Can I have an apple, please, Nana? No, love, they're for the church. I've made that for you to take.
They smell delicious.
Hands off, they're for the church.
I wish I could make one half as good.
Who did the flowers? Wait till you see them, Joe. They're just beautiful.
Hi.
Sorry to disturb you.
No, come in.
Thanks. Morning.
Hello.
I just wanted to say thank you properly. It was all a bit chaotic last night.
Come on, it was nothing.
No, it was very brave of you. Frank and I are both very grateful.
Would you like a coffee?
Oh, no thanks. I'm still looking for one of the mares.
Well, I thought they all got rounded up last night.
No, Copper's still missing. Thanks. She's a bit nervous. I'm really worried about her. I've been around 3 farms already.
Well, have you looked up Connalton way? I'm sure one of them was heading off in that direction.
No, I haven't. Well, I'm not too sure of my way around there, but... Well, at least it gives me a starting point. Thanks.
Well, look, are you on your own?
Yeah.
Well, I'll come with you.
Oh, there's no need, honestly.
Well, Joe does know the area, you know.
I know, but you've done so much already. I can't ask any more.
You're not asking. I'm offering.
There's really no need.
Don't worry, Kim. It's a good excuse for him.
Give me a sec. I'll go and change.
OK.
Why don't you have a little rest, old lad? We've got plenty of time.
I can manage.
Yes, I know you can. But it's a lovely morning. Why don't we enjoy it before going in? Eh?
Just you watch that marrow. I hope it's a proper service, Mr. Wilkes.
Well, why on earth shouldn't it be?
Well, harvest is different in country. No doubt this young fella, my lad's got all sorts of newfangled Londoners' ideas. Traditional way is best.
Well, he seemed a very sensible chap to me. He fitted in very quickly.
Oh, well, we'll have to see. We'd best get on.
Anybody at home?
Morning, Seth. It's a great show, isn't it? Here, let me help you. These are terrific.
Look at him, Mr. Wilkes, showing off as usual.
This marrow's a masterpiece, Amos Burley. I've been mollycoddling that like a baby for the last few weeks.
It's a monstrosity, overweight and vulgar.
It's a sight better than that little cucumber you've got. You call that a marrow?
They both look very fine to me, gentlemen. Allow me. There. Absolutely splendid.
Hey, come on. We're going in a minute.
Do we have to?
Yes. This is one of the major events in Beckendale's social calendar.
I know, that's the problem. Anyway, I'm supposed to be going to Skipdale later.
You never said.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. It isn't any big deal, just a few jars with some mates. You can come too if you want.
Not the ones who came to the party.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, I don't think I'll bother.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that. I'll tell you what. We'll go to church, then I'll push off for a couple of hours, and then we'll have a fantastic dinner when I come back. Just the two of us.
What, cooked by me, I suppose?
One of your specials. I can't wait.
Come on, get dressed.
Hello, Robert.
Hello.
Welcome to the Harvest Festival. Have you brought that for the procession?
Yes, Nana made it.
Ah, make sure everybody can see it then. No Joe?
No, he's helping Kim Tate look for one of her horses. It got out last night and, well, she doesn't know the countryside very well, so he's going to give her a hand.
From what I can gather, he was very brave last night.
Yes, he was. Well, I think we ought to go and sit down, don't you? I'll see you later, Tony.
Right, OK. Hope you enjoyed the service, Robert. Good morning, Mr. Turner.
Good morning. Well, the altar's looking very splendid, I must say.
Yes, isn't it? Did you contribute anything?
No, not this year, I'm afraid.
Perhaps next year, then.
Yes, perhaps. I'm really looking forward to the service. This has always been one of my favourites.
To tell you the truth, I'm feeling rather nervous. I have this feeling everybody's just waiting for me to make a mistake. Good morning.
Good morning. Morning, Alan.
Good morning.
Oh, dear. Was it something I said?
I shouldn't worry about it. It's not you that's upset him.
Good morning.
I just thought of some idiot burning stubble.
I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't turned up.
Oh, well.
Stop pretending. You're a hero, and you know it.
I just did what was obvious at the time. And when I think about it now, pretty damn stupid.
Yeah, well, lucky for Frank and I, you didn't stop to think. Don't know what you thought. I must have looked a real sight.
Oh, I don't know. Looked all right to me. From what I could see through the smoke. Mind you, you look a lot better now.
Why, thank you, Mr. Sugden. Connalton Edge, did you say?
And I'd like to thank you all for your generous gifts, for this wonderful produce. It's fantastic, especially for somebody like me coming from London. I've never actually conducted a harvest festival before, but I hope this will be the first of many here in Beckendale. I've been to harvest festivals before, of course, but they were in London, in some of that city's most deprived areas. And perhaps in a way, the tributes there were worth more. They may only have been a few cans of beans or some potatoes. But to some of those in the congregation, even just one can of beans represented a very generous gift to people even poorer than themselves.
She couldn't have come this far, surely.
Oh, couldn't she?
That's her.
Oh. hold him.
You'll never catch her.
Want to bet? Come on, sweetheart. Come on, sweetheart. There's a good girl. You're a naughty girl, eh?
Come on.
There you are. What did I tell you?
My hero.
Oh, shut up.
But it is farming communities like yours that produce the food for those people in towns and cities. You are truly the harvesters, and this is a festival that celebrates your harvest as well as God's. I thank you for it, and I thank God. Let's sing hymn number 379, Now Thank We All Our God.
There, my beauty. Had me worried, you little monster.
You're very fond of her.
She's a bit special, I suppose. My first pregnancy. Bit of a dream coming true. Beginnings of my stud farm.
Well, even so, she seems to be more to you than just the start of a breeding programme.
She does. Bit of a good luck charm, in a way.
Oh, why?
Oh, I know it sounds silly, but I've sort of got the idea that as long as Copper's pregnancy's all right, then mine will be too.
Oh, I didn't know you were pregnant.
I'm not. Frank and I are just trying at the moment.
Oh.
I suppose I'd better tell you before you get totally the wrong end of the stick. Frank's had a vasectomy, and he needs to get it reversed. He should be going to the clinic any time now.
You must want a baby pretty badly, then.
Yes. We both want one. Very much.
I'm surprised you've stuck it so long.
What are you going on about now, Jack?
The wool pack. Bit quiet for a jet setter like you, isn't it?
Fortunately, most of my customers are gentlemen it's a pleasure to spend some time with. Somehow I've pains in the neck.
Oh, so I'm not good enough for you then?
The way you're carrying on at the moment, I'm surprised even the sheep are still talking to you.
Well, why don't you give Jerry a ring? Tell him to come over and keep you company. I'm sure he'd be delighted. In fact, why don't you ask him to take you out tomorrow?
I might just do that.
So you have forgotten?
No. I know it's our first anniversary tomorrow, Jack, but there doesn't seem to be much to celebrate, does there?
Well, I'm sure Jerry could help you out. He's very good at that sort of thing, as I seem to remember. You could tell him you've packed your suitcase, ready for your holidays.
Nothing. What's going on? Sarah, Jack, there's no way to behave.
Sorry, Henry.
I should think so. I'm trying to persuade Amos to have a little nap after church this morning. It doesn't help with you two carrying on like I don't know what.
Yeah, well, my apologies. I'd best be off.
Oh, definitely. Large one, please, sir. Quick as you can.
Seems like you're something, Mr. Turner. Looks like plums to me.
Caught you at last, Alan. You've been doing something you shouldn't have.
Anything else, Alan?
Oh, a gin and tonic, please, if I may.
Might mind a pint.
Kathy?
A gin and tonic too, please, Ellen.
That Tony Charlton's a good-looking young man, isn't he?
He is, isn't he?
And he's charming too, don't you think so, Alan?
Yes, indeed.
When we get the drinks, Alan, could we sit down and have a chat?
Good heavens. I had no idea of the time. I'm awfully sorry. I really must be going.
Pint to the done, Mr. Turner.
Oh, what a mess. Look at me. I bet Kim Tate never gets an estate like this. She always looks so glamorous.
She doesn't have to muck out cow sheds.
Ah, that's true. Do you like her?
Yeah, she seems all right. Her and Frank are planning a baby.
Really?
Mm.
Oh, good luck to him.
They'll need it. Frank's had the old snip job.
What? How on earth is he going to have a baby then?
Well, he's going to have it reversed. Makes my toes curl. Just think about it.
She must be desperate.
Maybe it's her way of keeping the two of them together.
Well, they're happy enough, aren't they? I mean, he's not my type, but they seem all right. If it's what she wants.
You haven't changed your mind, have you? Not having a baby?
I don't know, Joe. I mean, it's not a good time to plan it now, is it?
Of course it is. As soon as the court case is over, we've got everything to look forward to.
All right. You're on.
You said you'd be back by 7. Yes, it's ready now. OK, bye.
Problems?
No, he said he's held up. I think he just forgot the time. Typical. Listen, why don't you stay? I've made plenty.
Candlelit dinner for 3? No thanks, love. I'm going to go and source Alan Turner out. Make him squirm a bit.
Yeah, get him to take you out to dinner.
No, I don't know as he'll go that far. He proposed to me last time.
I didn't.
Mind you, it was desperation. Anything to get him out to pay me compensation on that cottage.
Well, don't let him wriggle out of it, will you?
I won't, not this time. Have a nice evening, love.
Yeah, I will.
Tired?
Yes, but I'll have to pop over to the stables later. Make sure the horses have settled in properly.
Well, it should be all right. Now that Jock MacDonald's locked away, we don't have to worry about us anymore.
Thank goodness.
No one else is going to touch them. We can all relax.
It's made me so jumpy, though. I keep thinking what might have happened.
It's over now, love.
Joe was fantastic, wasn't he? We should ask them to dinner, Joe and Kate.
Do we have to?
Yes, we do. Thank them properly.
Joe Sugden and I aren't exactly the best of friends.
Well, now's the time to start building a few bridges, don't you think?
Nick, hiya, mate. Listen, have a drink. Everybody have a drink.
Hey, what's up?
Look, my solicitor's just phoned me. Jock MacDonald's confessed to everything. I'm a free man.
Oh, brilliant. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. Mind you, I've still got to go to court tomorrow, but it's just a formality, he says. They won't present any evidence.
Oh, congratulations, Michael. I'm really pleased for you, love.
Thanks. Mind you, if I lay my hands on him, he better stay away from me if he knows what's good for him.
Steady on, lad. He's quite poorly. He got knocked out by one of the horses. He could have died, man.
Oh, so what should I care? Look, he'd have let me go to prison for something he did. He stood here laughing at me all the time, never once letting on. And you knew something as well, didn't you?
Well, he might have said something, aye.
You knew all along and you never had the guts to say anything.
I'm sorry, lad. I should have said something, I know.
Aye, well, you better stay away from me as well.
Hey, look, Michael, come on, sit down. You should be celebrating.
Yeah, I should be. Look, I'll have a double scotch, please, Sarah.
Looks like you'll have to carry him home tonight, Nick. Oh. Hi. I thought you'd be in bed.
Well, I thought I'd wait up for you. We must have looked a right pair of idiots.
Yes, I don't know what Henry made of it.
Did he say anything?
No, he was very discreet. We should talk.
Yeah.
All right. You start.
Well, there's not much to say.
You've been going on enough lately. There must be something.
Well, I suppose I'm disappointed, really. You just going off on holiday without talking to me, without me.
I'm not going.
But I thought...
I know. You just assumed I would. You never actually asked me. You just made an assumption. And then when you kept carrying on, I thought, why bother to tell you? If that's what you thought, maybe I should go.
Why aren't you going?
Because although you were driving me round the bend, Jack Sugden, I decided I didn't want to go on holiday without you.
Well, why didn't you say?
You didn't give me much chance, did you?
No. No, I suppose not. We don't give each other much chance to talk, do we?
No. Maybe we should start now.
Yeah, all right, then. You start this time. What do you want?
I need to keep my own sense of myself, my own identity. I can't just be part of you. It's my life, not yours. I need to know that if anything happened to you, to us, that I'd survive.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with that, Sarah. But I need to know that you care about me, about us.
I do. I do, Jack. More than I know. When Robert disappeared last week, I realized just how much I care about you and him. I suppose I've always been scared of making that sort of commitment. I always meant to steer clear, be... oh, I don't know. Detached.
But you can't be.
No. And I don't want to be. Not anymore.
I love you, Sarah.
Oh, God, I missed you.
What time is it?
It's bedtime. Have you missed me?
Where have you been?
Playing poker.
You said you'd be home by 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, love. Look, I just got on a winning streak. It's too good to miss. Look. Kathy! Oh, smells good.
Enjoy your meal.
Kathy, what can I say?
Nothing, Chris. I've heard it all before.
Look, I'm very sorry.
Yes, that's what you said last time.
What are you doing? Kathy! Kathy!